Ladies and gentlemen, who is the man? This is a debate that is taking the nation by storm. I mean, you had is the dress blue or is the dress gold? And then you have this current one, which is how many tires, or there are more tires in the world than there are doors. Who is the man? Even though this is barely a debate, because I mean, obviously there's a clear-cut winner. But still, we'll still discuss it. So I want you guys to leave in the comments below who you think the man is. Now, I mean, obviously, we know who it is, but just for shits and giggles, play along. Now, good friend and good YouTuber, Pookie the Wolf, go ahead and check him out, is hell-bent on stating that female wrestler Becky Lynch is the man. Only because she's given herself that nickname. And he's completely obsessed with her for some reason. I don't know. But we all know who the man is. He has been a beacon of hope for over generations. He is an icon. He is Grimace. But before we can crown the man, let's lay down some facts. So it's time to start an investigation. There we go. Now let's start with the name, the man. It was October 2018 that Becky declared herself the man. But the thing with nicknames is you can't give them to yourself. They have to be given to you or earned. And to be the man, you have to beat the man. And when it comes to popularity, she's not winning. On the other hand, Grimace was born the man. In fact, he originally had to grow 2 extra arms just to carry the pressure of being the man. But he soon adapted and accepted his title. And as proof he has had the nickname long before Becky, here is a tweet from a well-known restaurant back in 2009 that declares that Grimace is in fact the man. Now when it comes to social media, yeah, Becky's the winner. She's got 2.4 million followers on Twitter. And Grimace has none. Honestly, that's hard to argue. But that's because he is above social media. He lets his Grimites speak for him. Let's look at McDonald's, who has a big 4 million follow base. And what does their caption say? Close personal friend of Grimace. That's right. Personal friend of Grimace. Now, Grimace doesn't focus on social media, but he does focus on media. Yes, Becky's on TV and winning belts and headlining WrestleMania. That's all well and good, but Grimace has been doing this for 50 years. He has been on TV, he's been in movies, hell, he's even been referenced in an Avengers movie.
Let her go, Grimace!
Peter.
He has met presidents.
But what's your secret?
He has his own private island. And just recently, he starred in one of the best Super Bowl commercials in the last 20 years.
Pick me! No, pick me!
And if you think that voice sounded familiar, that's because A-listers are lining up to play the man. That voice you heard is none other than Ryan Reynolds. Yes, that's right, Deadpool himself. Now, let's switch gears for a second and talk video games. Well, yes, Becky's been in multiple games due to her WWE contract. However, those are not her game. Yes, she may have been on a cover, but the game is still not called Becky 2K22. But Grimace, he's actually headlining his own games. In fact, recently, he has just dropped a AAA title. That's right, we're talking about Grimace Run. Let's check out that masterpiece now. Honestly, this is the type of game you could play all day, and you would never get bored. There's just so much to do in it. I mean, did you see that train just zip by? Look at the rockets blasting off in the background. That's next level stuff. Look, you can see Elon Musk right there supporting this game. I mean, each house is fully fleshed out. In fact, every single house in this game has an interior and an NPC family that lives there and goes to McDonald's to support Grimace every day. Now the game's getting a little bit harder, which is what you would want in a game. You want it to get more challenging over time. Or else, what's the point of playing a game? I mean, just look at all the different skins in this game. This game has so much replayability. You can get these little boxing gloves for Grimace. Okay, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Bonezy, you're being a little biased about the game. Okay, that's fair. So just to be fair, let's see what other people are saying about this masterpiece. Let's go look at the comments down below. You will forget what reality is. The game is pretty fun, graphics are simple, there's incentive to keep playing, to reach the top of the leaderboard, and to gain skins. I say go for it, and participate in something that will be super big. This one's a bit of a long one, so we'll just read the first sentence. Longly associated with the hit Call of Duty franchise, the Emmy-nominated Grimace Run trilogy has finally received its third and final installment. Never before has a video game had such an influence on the human species as the legacy of the Grimace. Oh my god, I fucking love this game. This game is the brilliantly balanced mix of satisfaction and ultimate perfection. Think about the most beautiful moment of your life. This game eclipses that moment with its unsurpassably godlike existence. This game is not just a game, it's an elixir of life. An elixir of bliss. Every other game is a failed existence compared to this one. A failed attempt to create joy and happiness. As you can see, it's a masterpiece. And not only is it a masterpiece, but it was created by Grimace Coin. What is Grimace Coin, you ask? BAM! That's right. Go buy yourself some Grimace coins. It is going to the moon, baby. Unfortunately, Becky will not be coming to the moon because there is no Becky coin. So in order to be the man, one needs stability. Grimace has been the man for over 50 years, and he's still relevant. Becky, on the other hand, has to reinvent herself every couple of years so that she's not forgotten. She just can't help but change. In fact, if you had them both sit down in a nice restaurant, like McDonald's, and eat every meal there for a month, Grimace would still look exactly the same. Becky, on the other hand, she wouldn't be able to help herself. This is what she would change into. Ugh, that poor shirt. Speaking of shirts, another thing that all adults have in common, whether they want to admit it or not, is we all like one thing. Nakedness. And how does Becky Lynch help us out with that? Well, she doesn't. In fact, she creates a shirt that says "The Man" and puts it on. That's right. She covers herself in more clothing. Meanwhile, Grimace is the man of the people. He knows what we want, so he's willing to let it all hang out for us. Confidence is key, and the man is confident. Maybe that's why, as of September 2021, Becky will no longer be going by the man on TV. The pressure was just too great. She lost her confidence. Or maybe she's just trying to reinvent herself again so she's not forgotten. Either way, despite what One Wolf says, she is no longer the man. Which leaves one true man. I rest my case. Oh, and Becky, your man card? It's just been revoked.
Reach out and take the heart that you see.
What are you talking about? Oh. Give it a heart!
Cast the heart into the flame. May the king see your first command. Written in the sky.